and no na touch minister no because who say hey where there baby everybody there and I said we can fire no and ma minister ka so set task force bi na o ma hwehwem say everyone na wadwen yo say obi a o ka bia de e bia ye otamfo bi na e ka ada wadofo be bie wo ma no aka no wo san wo man san bi enu ti sa ade na sa absolute majority bi no so no wodi agro ebe yi wo sa abde atirimu da bi baba wa famu a onkai wo kura say neti but enukura ewo ma e wo say wo ti ase ne say who registered voters of 18.7 million who the 7 million no kura to nchen a 18 million che say 9 million efa it is 9 million no unya mu sen a enu nti ama bibia ye o say as a wiase na si e wo so ka kai wo ho because unya 6 point something anamo a wutu ne nane ye de wu consolidate de unya ye no nkrofo a de wa wie wo mu na wie a wakope afoforo a ebi omu enena nenam bench ho no wakope o ma beka ho to consolidate will stay but ode less than 7 million ya de enena na musa na o ye niema esa hye wa nkrofo abufu a also bitimi ka kire o say baby a o kɔ no chia hwɛ agro ade akoko aye na eye wo Ghana ha no I mean ehu koko na de pa sa ade a wa onim se adwuma wo waye wani da so se we de ensi da ese me kwaji misika pa na emma koko sika ebi nsi da na afi de wo kwaji waye ne budget awie na ebesi ne de tono October November ho nyina besi ne obi nsan kan ne hwe etu musa ho se nti wa se boso mekura na usika wani da so ebedru ho na ama o musa ho na nkobusa farmer na apart from ho na eye koko a ne ho kire do koko krache ho no ene ehefa biem pa na farmer no option be no enti anwin o mu ho kakra na wie na se koba so yesi bibi nti ate so na uwie no obi a ono wo ye political survey no otisim se makoye koko farmers database be kra da koko farmer no the database farmers na ho no omu database we o mani age se ya ti o musika no so na so ya ban na the way bonsa he say o farmers o mani age a na nti wo ne ate wakatu aso sa ka wani je be pa da be ba mu e wo sa de enti am ya dwen mra ye ho so na se niema no ye yema etete come too much he se ufa ebia Ghana map eto ho na se Ghana ni nyina ani steady na hwe empu senia esi konkrofo ani gi a eba wo eniema mu a odi kokoo de eto ho se dwum na regions be 4-5 de akata nani eho ani gi ben na wo ho okofa the northern part of Ghana na akohwe ntokwa wo ho a sese ye de Burkina de nyina AP so na wa wunya foreign minister no ko bie na no pa ko keka de o kan say US for any omu collaboration kra na ma omu launch ye call Nigeria need those things hey asem we free hen
yeah
hey niam bi wo ho a yenye because sa engrofu ye nim say omu na tete ye border no so okọ Burkina ho na omu na afa ase ho na etiane ye ba interface no eba no eti so bi catch say bia sa de we nti because our signal no eba earlier ese ye geopolitics ene ye niam bi a ye nti ene ebi kura ama sa ankrofo no abutimi fu yen a etimi echi Ghana fo say e ma no mu de mu nyina ha mo de bia munye na mema pan yen tutu ye niam bi because yen tu anamon a yadwin bebe ye ho so say enye absolute ne absolute nti de opeso ye bia wo ya So what we are ma ho so sa e ha adwen because the insecurity e a top boku ne sa ne ma no now as a aye bola suja bi na wo ho se ye ka say nipa free Ghana ha Bolly end at me akotena Cote d'Ivoire still o me refugees your foreign minister update be kra no de mai e wo sa de e wo ho na wo se nka bia mai update o se de ye de o mu nyina aba ana aka ba mienu pe na mienu ne de e bi krom so o makọ ware wo ho nti o maka na nka hu se mienu ye nkrofo mienu bia kodi baabi na ekro bi nsofo e kan wo ma emoa e wo mu krom aka wo mu nua nyina wie saga na so ne ye census sa on trees ne sa ne ma no say update ne na minhu baabi a akwa akodu ekro bi ye sa ne ma we aka wo mu moa nyina ye de ntimi kan ye nipa baabi a ye nkrofo kora wa ye nim baabi o mu ifi say enamotuo bi o ha yensusu mfatiri mu de enwura governance mu ya kan ye case okọ baabi se Volta regional tidal weight ya na ye asempa gidi e ka ho 2024 nyina batuo nyina na ka ho tidal waves eye busa ho se na akosi sen apui da tu nkrofo etu ono je so otena hwa ma eduru ne kase afede e o ka untimi kura nka bi so ha man nkrofo ka kai wo akwan a ewo Ghana ha enim se akwan enye akwan ye problem enunti akwan ye trunk roads major roads nyira de contractors enim so mu ye contractors we da we so we nam we da we so from Accra to Kumasi, from Kumasi to Sunyai to ni nyina contractors ada so na mbom de ebekukọ enchen one hwe a wunya ho contractors sia no yento bibi e friend drip machines ni training crofo a ombeye sa ade no ho adwuma eti no answer within this municipality and this district aha ye kwan we ye priority mayen eti drip fo no enkoye sa adwuma no say ekọ e training sa crofo no wie no say ne so mu ye den ye hu ba bi a omwo drip machines ne say ehin na wo na say asa ba biem say akwan say multimedia joy for nya omu ye akwan drip machines na way ono zo obi na nkai wansana because enwansa machines no wo ho o ma o ye training o mu be ye so be training foforo kra training foforo na fe de fuel also di guma ye adwuma no wo di fuel gum na ye adwuma ebesinde nobody is accounting for sad drip machines no enti no akoma ya kwan bebre na atia kama eno akoye now si atifu wo so kra obitimi justify say minti lawyer first because spare parts way DVLA charges way insurance any bibia akosuru na ada na niema so a no aban niema ye aban fees and levies ono de oto de mu bribia eno na ma justify so because e bia ontene niema bi so no ye nka hu se car petrol etimi abafom etinka insurance ni DVLA charges ni ade kora de ye ntache no wahwa se yemfa industry enkoka ho spare parts fu ehu emwa bia wo mbehia e wose wo mu spare parts wo mante so kora ni bo ni gina no yenhwe na fe de yenhwe se transport fu yi mo hwe se bia akwan any roads and partner na akwan bia ba bia akwan bi nye yenya ni yenkora no na fe de lorry fare no yenhwe se ye ti so ama ordinary person no wo Ghana ha no ehu se fuel bar from no enya impact on me so na se fuel bar from at the pump na se government charges and levies na cost enti driver se omunti so ya kwan nya enti omunti so na ye jai na de agi wo mu na ye gi wo mu na se kura ye sa atuma de no akoka fuel asema kire obi a ote ana comparisons a na ye no ye ta ye free baby a Ghana koduru ye Russia Ukraine COVID time no baby anya ma bi kodu ye 17 cedis to $1 and petrol call to 23 diesel 23 ne ade no ye tire comparison no free ho instead say be say from that time no eso te ya up to 2025 no na eso ate e bia dollar na buy to bear 14 petrol na buy to bear 14 ye mfa free ho na ye ka baako no na busa say so obi de cement ya argument na time jata cement introduce jata cement Ghana mka so mbetimi kura ton no at a rate be lower than the other cement in the system you know kohwe price never compare say emu de na e wo so eno enene it is our standard of living na that's all the coffee free sa baby na emu aye hyehye na enye ho na wonti bo say ordinary person no say okasa ne ho kire na wonti ase because figures any comparison na aye no wrong akwanso obi timi ka so inflation na aba fom nti say so ho ato inflation na nche say yete ne ma so ma no eche say yeto ne member the rate ye dey tum no na enkosa enti just why you better off dem mom ka wo ni pa waje ni timi tra sa indicators ni nyina de a na kia hu so say the purchasing power no enso obi timi de sa you know inflation aba fom enti o say e bi kura wo pay yete so sa de na na de calculate cocoa farmers eso ate aba say me see ye nhwe sa cement bo ne ne nhwe cement bo that time ye nhwe de na ne boarding baby ehuri ko ye ne nya ho na mom baby na once na ekọ ho ne baby na eteba no factor in those things say ya nhwe ya trimude eba ma governance ayeye den ye nya trimude no absolute majority ne nyai say trimude ni bi na ema entokwa ayesi US any Israel ne Iran di politics mu no kura enimu no ena ema ne che no enukura eni politics mu no say justification be na ade call sa war no obekwa na ebi undercurrent no akoye ebi a religion because they say na koba say ye ka se nipakuo we ye we mu a omusum ni a say ye de bomb kura to am omu nyina ahia emfa nipa bi ho on consider so omu ye nipa to start with or consider omu religion say omu ye we so consider we say omu ye we etimon consider say first mu ye nipa na say dominant religions too be a abeje ewiase na boso no omu so kura na ye ka kire o religion mu eto kura because e bia wo ka ba bi te say ye kaya Iran ya neba Iran Alamite bi tete asemi omu ni omu Persia for no ombe Persia na wa from 550 BC before Christ 550 Nach median empire ewo ho ewo baby a ye frɛ ho ene Iran time be kra na be ye Iran 1950 revolution white revolution ba ye ya na ye changing from Persia to Iran 1935 ano ha na ohwe regime change na ba ye na prime minister US for na ade ni besi so thinking so obetimi aye omu bedi na ma omu a obed nationalize oil na ema omu ni bre ya omu kotu no ema ani sa akọ ayitola mo ho no na akọtwentwene sa ade we abayo eti politics mu hwe Trump ebeba power bia otimi ba power yi ninsam akese bi a ogiragina so kan emu bi ne LGBT so kai say na ye ni issue pa gender there and one male and female and pa because of the name na Democrat ede sa name na ye dinti no e mani nya support from baby a e bia nenka ordinary no onya a Christopher any religious e nyina ede amemefia to aba mani because so obetimi LGBT ho adwuma So no more war policy or the bar says so no be ye president there send tokwa be kwa akoko ntokwa te senia e kwaso Iran ni de atwam ana ntokwa kura wo ho Russia Ukraine no was oba less than 2 days as a 3 days e betwam onim kwa obefa so e betwam economy Epstein files ono de oba obe publish Epstein files ene Epstein files afena victims kura say they publish ye kura omu nka ho enti chese bebre e na aka achi enu nti se ebenya nke ento aba afi ye fa ntu obia dem mom ye dey show policies and programs approval nanka wa wote so no wo hunu say nipa pe ana nipa mpe ye kai US wo lockdown shut down because of ice ene sa niema no because they all ye no senkrofo percent krofo mpe this wo mu twa no 4 years say ye democracy ne sa say so obi nya power we as if say ye the man say onfa ahoman show obi akon say eni 4 years there ye ni hwe ka there aya ne hadwe.
All right, Nana, let me read this long one from Kofi Boahen Dankwa. Okay, I would like to draw your attention to certain inaccuracies according to me concerning some information on the US-Iran-Israel war given to you by a resource person on your show in a viral video. I hope this message enlists your readership. Thank you. The war between Israel and Iran and the US, you can trace their antecedents from Abrahamic days and conclude there is no aspect of religion. He was wrong in claiming Abraham came from Persia, although it is true that Mesopotamia, which rested between the rivers Tigris and Euphrates, can be located around the area of present-day Iraq, Kuwait, and Iran. Abraham came from the other side of the river Euphrates, called Siberia, which constitutes present-day Ethiopia and her neighboring countries. So it is not accurate to say the Persians gave birth to the Jews. Abraham and his father's people came from Ur, Uruk, and Urdu. They later migrated to Haran, and all these territories were Sumeria, Africa or Ethiopia in Greek, meaning people with the bent faces. In fact, when Abraham arrived in Mesopotamia, it is believed that God has sent him there to settle on the land promised to him and his descendants, the settlers, who were made up of Hittites, Akkadians, Amalekites, Amorites, Philistines, called him the man from the other side of the river. Apart from the geopolitics connotation and power-driven dominance for natural resources, these wars have always got a great deal to do with religion and religious dominance. Simplicity. Kofi Boahen Dankwa. Okay? Anyway.
Look, unim test the we test the buying. Once I make about enokra any system. Hey. Say because of white supremacy near ma enunti bibia na ye original onokra na nye Africa. E di kra better also Africa no. Before then na nye Africa. Na eho na race say yes way genetics way no. It has been established now. Nim the obey reverse say white as any mum entimi wo blacks. Race intimi masi but blacks etimi kwa kudru sa level na uhwe occupation any the origin of civilization and now they fa baby to say Egypt 5,000 years before Christ 5,000 meanwhile Ethiopia so Egypt papa
o sandi
the point ni say uko Egypt na eyifo na wo ho ni nyina ye bubu omu hwene because omu hwene be show say ebia no ye bibini na bubu omu nyina statues na bubu omu nyina hwene na necessary ade na be chekire enti na no ka say enya religious but baby yakeka yense makodu no as if say enya religion omu kura ye do omu besi no omu ye Persia fo omu nye Muslims
na history no history could be interpreted several ways. Obiao kwaya obetbia interpret to suit
religion no ma tokwa ne ma ne nche yebo mu ntia se enya religion obia no religion bia ni tokwa omu claim say omu represent religion bi no kra Trump over America.
All right. Okay.
Duoti Israel so Israel on free Israel
so
let's come home.
Let's come home.
Religion.
But it also has I know that debate will come another time. Now, Dr. Wachidangwa, I don't know what lectures be our had as a lecture or the echo because Obe Watchos and some doors
now and of a chat here for na at university in Pennsylvania number the history of a commercial plane security implications on government officials and the president in the world history
okay
na kwame you can count countless people into sometimes issues ni bi ho eba ya na kasa se ye de sebika fora
adwentu
na on say issues we nyina ye beduru ha because nana ya was bekan kujetu abrakwa always lose stock on abu kujetu o kasa sa
asa ta na o kana na lose stock and as ne revelation and amana would define as a lose stock
at time o kana it was lose stock. It was loose stock, and today it remains loose stock. It will remain loose stock today, tomorrow, because at the end of the
okay.
What do I say?
But he was concerned. He was thinking, say, we are just dissipating Ghana public resources. The president was living lavishly, and it's money now. So now he had a point, though.
And openly said it on Metro TV. Say one penny then. Candidate Mahama and win the 2024 election or be a president now for private jet or be resign.
But this is not a private jet, this is a jet belonging to
and your private jet jet
and
your private no state there okay jet no doctor a state there
there no
and your private
and say
Ibrahim Mahama is not private businessman.
He's a private
he's a mogul business mogul so he's not a private jet state in the toy.
Na ninya de afa.
Ninya de na state na ato jet nana. Vice president. Jet na hwan dia? Tamagwasi. Dr. Tamagwasi. Vice president dia.
No, because vice president do yare no.
Yes, mama no. Professor JJ na Opokwajima. O yare nya private jet ni ko
you. Otutu bomb.
There you no kura ni ye ka no. Okoje to abra ko we lose stock wo kasa dodo. Won to na bo ase. Agubadi ku jeta black why you lose stock wakasa dodo
nsache
enene kwame ache enena eska aye kutwa we nipa kuru itirimu no what you say the implications are too much na me head document you are in 1985 1985 a flight number 847 TWA flight 8 number 847 was hijacked in US.
Okay, 180.
There's several government officials.
Okay.
Omo take you hostage.
Nana a private jet.
Commercial jets.
Okay.
Indeed, if there was a presidential jet or a state jet here, now commode undertaking such journey now.
It would have been difficult.
It would have been different story. What you say? The presidential jet there. Kwame, hey, Mama can't say me. Openi bi can't say me. Na and then that's who meet him. 2010, 11 there. Na me child of your could be girls. Na Saturday no more tongue. elite community was with her friends. Who call them elite community. Hey top.
No, also, oh, you mazu.
Oh, you Kumasi, yeah, Kumasi, no, Ushumasi, yeah, Mantilis, Akafora. Ushumasi, Saturn, yeah, Tunton, you know, assassin. Now, near T school bus, my account, and it will be cast, then town, net was $200,000 or something like that. But the teacher for take care would be a castle. This is Miscaco, we had the Miscaco, win, come to win, come out to Anka. Kwame, we hear now which Malcolm was as a monk. We hear now which what to what? So the patch of the same kind of video. That's how you do. We hear now which and some phone quan and many packer. But if you will to ma, and a Lubaka, yes. What has he? Sika says, what Johnson, sample channel. When we say the city, Nuclear Bacope, Ukuja Black or Casado do. Where my men, some another example. 2009 Northwest Airlines, yeah. 2009. So tell you history, no. Flight number 253. It was hijacketed. No. Okay. Now, several government officials and so one Omar Farouk Abdullah Mutalib na bomb bush no. All plane no. Anyway, the flight attendants no. Say they either give him $200,000 or he's going into the plane with a bomb. And while let's say and a mere guy, you know. Kwame, you can go on and go on. 1971, so 24th November 1971, flight number 305. And so the same thing happened. Air France. Air France. Yeah. Kwame. Yeah. And you can go and go. Hey, me Google and me check articles, no. A bazaar. And the once and I was when Norman Penny Mahama Air for flight from South Africa to Professor Mills, South Africa to Ghana, Moba. Yeah. Come with you said you be a Norman Penny to maintain and be a security room. Yeah. But I can BB a bit Messia. And come in and come to hear you. David. And can make a happen on the camera. And can come in one media fine gentleman be no Kwame and Kaupo. Into a mine of Kwame, Yammy and Fanny may be here in Yagro. Where woman penny here by a flight yawn. Says woman penny petu committee or UN. Now, if you know when Penny Cofa flight, I could transit. I could see Dubai. I could see Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. I feel now could see her, Kwame, at the one penny. It should be a straight flight. What you say? And it's just honey money with the implication, security implications of that. So presidential jet here. One of the most important idea parents it ensures efficiency. President meet time. Dr. President to be meet timelines. Yeah. And yeah, now flights here from Ghana to UK is not just 6 hours. Yeah. But so we call transit here. It will take you about 13 something hours. Yeah. What we see president in time to do a
5 minutes. Freya to Dubai 8 hours. 8 hours. Dubai so 8 hours.
8 hours. 16 hours. Anyway, but I walk straight away. Just 6 hours. Yeah. Where do London? Me, I'm surprised he's the minister. Highly disappointed in that guy. I'm highly disappointed. Wakasa with Nakuma.
But said those times now, Kasana. He was speaking for Ghanaians.
And what has he done today? What is happening today? On penny be the Chile Yari, and your chartered flight, and your private jet, and you didn't know airlift no call UK.
That was an emergency.
Emergency. So presidential jet is meant for emergency. It's meant for emergencies. Okay. What is here?
No, so what's the point now? Do you think, sir?
Jets for president.
Amakoto.
Yes.
Okay.
And we need it, irrespective of who is the president, what political party is in power. Ghana, we qualify to have a presidential jet. And a president he took now. What he have, excuse me. Abrabana ye boy ye kobaka krano. Hey, yeah, MPP primary si kura. Na ye name buza Dr. Amanki. Say you do presidential convoy ni mo Tafukwe so. Yeah. Yeah, come on ponte. You true the arc here. The next 5 minutes need jam ponte. Yeah. Ye be kwema ma wo ko. Abrabon kwame nema ye ma wa de. enti ya yensusu nye ho say ha said ade no e obi dia enye ba ya wodi a eye
but once na all kasaro na office the government western air dosso economy no nipa ho chiromo so the president cannot be using commercial and hiring private jets air luxurious ne as for
Kwame ene Ghana for ho chiro mo ene e chance abre no Ghana for ho chiro mo ene e chance abre tama no work no kasa no now the unemployment rate no Kwame they are around 10%. Currently as we speak unemployment rate is 13.07%. Almost average.
Okay.
Unemployment rate 4.3 million Ghanaians are unemployed. At the time I know work no they around 3.something%. What you say? And you know, he wasn't saying anything in favor of Ghanaians. So what nobody be 2 million when the foreign affairs minister and Kwan Wope. Okay. That guy will lose to car 1 ton of bokakra.
Mesamba, then we look at conflict of interest.
Okay.
So if the president is using his brother's flight, what is the implication?
Yes.
Okay. And you know, other stuff. You process on that, I'll be back. Example of a wo nyumbi eshobo oh gata wachi na nkwa kasa oh uti se eshobo
that was the boss I know in some way
kana ade
asebo na me find crazy
hey I told you okay now minim say tama president Mahama and the NDC ebapa omoka say omode your presidential jet no omode call for rehab and okay be can say for maintenance until omode call France. And once I'm by, and they say, it is the good ship, Abba. So when they say they are buying a new one, HSing, the new one, according to Honorable Amakameno, he is also a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee for Interior and Defense. So, almost Select Committee, and they approve Sanabanina. So, I say, Neomadi Banasuno. The same capacity to say we so what is the point? We know I say and I say waste and I say to show off a necessity mean yahundi
medase ma mencha tifo ni ahwefo nyina say you say enyu I believe say ye wo military for honma mo between I verify say I don't know ya na say enye basi yeto enso ache omai ni buye ho abufia ho because omaya yewo gold yewo diamond na se kura de bi na foforo abawo na se omo koye ho yi amo se omati so about 5% to zero no enu so esis ka wumpa so that say yewo yes. You have all these mineral resources. Can't we leverage on this? Into your presidential jet. Not even say ye Juma cry the maya. Aren't we going to make money out of it? President, no, you over 5 cry me. I don't have a problem. Man for free, baby for babeji, be high, diska, bre o mino. Boy who abu fiaru and the politics now. You did Ghana a time. So, old one, okay, and I don't go for it. Those a time beer. If we want to know him, then I don't go for it. What I say, it probably people feel say, oh, 1 way, yeah, that could be now I got to be at form. So that's it. In this year, you may have some number of years. You taught presidential jetta. You know some number of years. I was to be replacing. So politics now they be their politics. And who could you to a black one and I cost all this? I could you to a black one. and or deep playing a year politics in this country. Adia we are say a plane if you from every former obi
the only child of the mother.
And the cry the minister said no suru bibiri. Ni suru bibiri anu ye nenam. So a bibia and mostly these planes are not too big. Smaller planes, you know, a shaky brutal. A shaky me they tell me out them you. It's shaky say
never know.
Come here, my dear, this are go come baby. People who know. I was wow.
Yeah,
I was so
now there was some time here, there kwako takrade. Yetimi lande, eko takrade, eko kusi, eko abija. Ansana, yeah. Ansana, now what I'm going to say,
Baku to Accra, and don't go far to
Baku or never City Link.
City Link, yes, City Link.
Never the 19 pe. Oh, now you call wedding be our cry, Nayawa. Science in so to Accra, and so to Accra. And then I feel that storms and I gather Okumas. And you buy. Na edrum grow bosom di no otim say on say wave no shape plane no
ever from insurance no.
I am telling you,
can you imagine
easy
a man no more plane mo bi edi esi no obia sen
it's true o me mention it's true o me
obia sen and at the point we are they became nervous. I didn't know the NC from. I remember one of them, very rich.
Oh,
and I was in Empire and I said, the Japade we are seeing a memfa.
Now we see
oh my God.
That day, me so and so still I was
consoling them.
No as well.
Hope alive.
It's terrible experience now.
I am telling you, sir.
Hey,
wait,
South Africa to Argentina.
Or the Bishop Bishop Yikasaf.
Yeah.
Now account.
I can Bishop.
Now no. I am say ne Israel for be ever standing na omunya account. Na me twem nim hwe no. Na wayi ne rosary
every day. No way hu adwuma. What's serious?
Papa de nyame yara dum onu ko oni ba bia okọ. So who sisi ko no oni ba bia okọ. Na ya ni ba bia ego se.
Na say ho na obis massacre.
Ahoya. Baby, but yes, come to me, but baby, Sergeant Cramba. Because of the wedding they call it. I am telling you, City Link. Wow. Ever since. Now me Madame for Sikadibi. And I'm share Okoy. And also Oko airport Okofa. And I'm so Saturday Michelle Wednesday. Let me say and also Friday or meeting our cry. And I'm now Friday meeting our cry.
Now go Wednesday, yeah.
Oh, Wednesday gidi okay. Oh Alexis V8 mienu ewofie. Oh Toyota Nkasa. V8 bako ewo. These are cross country vehicles. And your vehicle you didn't in share to adum to Tanoso there be a cross country vehicle. Now so concrete. There's a meeting the idea.
Friday now go Wednesday.
For partner travel chain. Naka kraka. Oh, this 7 hours or council. Oh, night. Because I see I also calling. You have to check in 1 hour before I play BTK off. Usandru Accra. And no way we see you never answer be 1 hour. Answer Accra traffic. Ubeti so akokutu baby a oko. So ka usi mu do vie do kwa. Check what do. Sometimes so why are you rushing yourself?
If you are driven and answer and can you
also no for the fool.
But comfortability.
Akwano airport was cancel my flights no way. because we who need to theater. Convenient
program on Friday.
Say any emergency pa. Make a crowd be a okra sound driver. So what is the point?
Friday program.
This is theater of terror.
That's also.
We will use for internal rounds.
And can cry. So we should internal rounds. My 6 months the best say.
Internal rounds.
Cross country vehicle. No, if I say Muammar Gaddafi deviate if Libya. Anyway,
we fuel along the line. But we do.
Oh yeah.
We do a chair bro in a car.
Kwame, I think it is long overdue. Some politics are ye planes. You know. We should stop. No, you. We should stop it. It should end. No, could you talk like when somehow can we say bedinachi? See, you know, Hasi.
Yes.
In Trona, we do say, oh, party buy and ye, Bonia would do, you know. She say Bonia would do, you know. She say, dear, and your problem. The
opposition and
Mama Nimiano, private jet, no, and because they want to save cost. That is what they are saying. But now, Nimiano sending a private jet, right? Now, so I think there will be a calculation. They are not allergy. Some calculations. If it is beyond beyond $20,000, you know you have
$2,000.
$2,000, but on can work about $25,000. So what I say, you have to declare. Sure, sir, when you are a president, now over the opportunity to give you contracts. Now contract, no, it is a air bro. Now the private jet, a man, the money free. I'm telling you, a conflict of interest.
Okay,
a serious one, and quite serious. Because you're contractor, they are member.
But these contracts are legitimate. These contracts.
It's legitimate, yes. But Sika Bemuno. And you be obey me. I had the ODA. And now you're China say a free. It is not. Because or Koba, could be no come and son, no man another contract. Nafa Soto. These are some of the things that is happening. Either you stay, let the country bear the cost. Some politics now more than you know. Let the country bear the cost. Oh, now you're president, you're a sovereign country, and the country should be able to take care of the president. See, to me, not country, sovereign say, a sovereign as anything. The whole Ghana, me pep a jet, between the president, I call the number. Some of the distances, no, if you are hours, 18 hours, if you can even go beyond a day.
Yeah.
What I say now, what play mo, now walk. Not beyond a day. The president will play the what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Because you descend who descend now, you spend more fuel than if it is in the plane. You are in air and moving straight.
American president plane. A whole city.
Air Force One.
Hey.
No, they said the safest place for the American president is to be in Air Force One.
Air Force, yes.
Can you imagine?
And they can be there for 3 months.
Yes. Oh, baby, security for war, baby, everything. Conference room, yeah.
Oh.
What you say?
I always am moving there.
So many hours. So many hours.
There's a movie called Air Force One.
Yeah, Air Force. Yeah, my head.
Okay.
What you say?
Now, play. It's a bathroom. Play, man. What does it add? Say pan add. Say on balcony besi. No go hotel. No go lodge hotel. Near Tia hotel. The car go Jerry. No, I full play. Which of them is better? And sometimes what is wrong with us?
No. But why won't you say? Satama na all kasano. Na it was in the contest. Say the economy no enye. Enti we cannot allow our president to be flying in luxurious jets.
Ntina ko fa plane be. Kwame no ko so ko fa de.
Na sama, say me camp aye we di president Misli say ofa na ofa sa ti. Enye say ko han take commercial ones.
So
is it the economy
is it a good thing? But is it a good thing? And a savings ben or savings ben.
Some cases the mena alla sawa so.
So me benya na meeting.
Yeah.
Me pay ni de bia ha.
Nti no so ye.
And tell me send messages that no kind of any agent. What I say. 80 media I don't have any problem. Say me nim the amount of money I will be to me save. Be my GDP at me grow to this. And I can say, but 5,000, 50,000, 500,000. See, you become what? 500,000, 5,000. Recruitment.
What? Oh, neighbor. And then, mommy, in your opinion of Dr. Nkuma.
Dr. Kwame Dinkra.
See, baby, Adrian. Yes, politics. It may cancel campaign. It may cancel, but if we can retract. Now, what I said, I don't think that we will blame Honorable Kujita Blakwa about in some okay. And I say, yes, and Pampa. Now we have realized, say, here, say, top presidential jets for Edema, president. Are we going to say, once upon a time, Okuje to Ablaka Kanzemindi because of the entity and Kotala?
Kwame Midasi, I'm in chair with T4, and I'm in chair with panel members. Now, in chair Dr. Vanki, if it's over Maria, no, me won't have it. Okay, it is what it was. I've been front runners are.
Oh, but now I can say, I do you want when has down. Have a front runner with
oh, now, what may we say? Assembly woman say, on the politicians, no, maybe no, unfortunate for us for that man, Africa and Ghana, no. Sometimes because sometimes we see educated power now in some way say you know no more fall for that and some way to say we could talk about we can say Ghana in here presidential jet na that no in good ship one wine enye hwe Akufo-Addo na person would di Ghana sika no wako high presidential jet na or so that would drive mu plane mu na to say okay can by a lot of people. But it's and omoye one say when he say present to live luxurious life. In the end, you say you're really Ghana for, and it's all because also Ghana no politicians na impoverishing. Omaya here for, and the idea bia ombeke bia no na yen so yedi hu ya say because obi asori anopa kwame e because ga we to a sugar keke e de gugu mama on na yere na madi no a problem and say otise you say president biti aeroplane mu dware mu a on say na dwene mu no be ni say na nanka you fan say obia at least when you dan kakra bi ana so wo be biti aban ama adwuma ye ana aban ma adwuma ye kwa when adwuma ye utimi nyeska every day e tia light bill water bill utimi di to aduane ma o yere na o madi enti won say wonam ho na say ye ka presidential jet asema wo mfa anya ohwe we won himself after normal because we are also making a living and that is the challenge we can and politicians they be opposition omo okwan omo afa so aye oman no me ka say oma say na omo ka say me mpaboni ni ntimi nka nza de oma ye oman no oma tete oman na pansam no nti no ma take advantage of it no so ma tete oman na pansam nti no ma take advantage of it na omo use no at their campaign so that they can come to power. Shewon say I think say Ghana had the only politician who is sincere to himself and he say President Kufuor penna or power na who say and some of can opposition no na dream no enya sa na na tie no eno iti a humble pie eno ka che Ghana for say Ghana for mpamochopi me opposition me can ABCD say ministers no doso me ba metiso ba mbeduru no me hu say dwuma na eda ho no inamos enti because me fa ministers nketua bi sa na ahwe na anya enti me se mo fa ncheme na mama me kwana me fa on say yanka I say ye no nanka ye ni say nanka ye hu afri ho but I say wo opposition dia free for all enti me no naturally I don't blame Okujeto. I don't blame him. The fact is okaye no Ghana for day Ghana for na ye asem no tumu ye jemne ye agitum say oh say presidential jet nya nya blame ye ho because okaye nanka ebi anka ye nya civil society group because there be ade na wo kan ehu a o say nka bi anka be ye so Ghana say no say nka meti e na Okujeto kasa asem na be kan bi say there be o asem Okujeto kan ehu o say nka why be tag me MPP ni because and this for the power and power and me makoka asema ebe and I believe say if you ko enekwe no ye nyina yemfanya lessons say MPP for and I want to find lesson hwe wonim say akuja ama benyuado ni kwifikwete on say in 2008 election omo kansam ba na brosoma eduru tama omo ba je power omo ba vetting ye be so omo ka say political talk yes I don't can sir and so I believe say bia nka ye ko enu no bad politicians omo na ye do omo ya so omo sa omo na take decision omo na mra so omo sa omo bokura de tore bi mpo a mra judges nsa kra omo timi pese omo tintim judges nsa na judges e ka e ma ni favor omo nti se okoka se okoshe mra wo ho se utwa ntro a oka se manya no kra e ba ye timi ye say when okọ ending because the politician ya ma omanya some immunity bi and I believe say Ghana for na na yemfanya suade me de me kase politicians Ghana for na na yemfanya suade say obi be ka asem a yenye Ghana for so yentra se ne yensese na wonim say ye da powerful Kwame Ethiopia for Ghana Airways was far advanced in the whole of Africa. Ghana Airways was the number 1 airline. Kwame unu sese nka yetimi ye Ghana Airways ye pra enka ye to presidential jet ageshebo tinu asa nkomo ye de si wonka nkofo ho abet ma behind aka ho ebet ma nya presidential jet a eka Ghana Airways fleet ho
na se unum say there was some time ye presidential jet and the kofa upon ya
Aye.
Tina Nigeria for Liberia for a high president.
Aye. Oh, it is yeah no, I don't know. And your ma ye be ye abwama mana ye no. Ya dwini ho. Omaya emrante ne ma ba etimi sese ho 500,000 plus. Ekopa adwuma for 5,000 people na apply for job for only 5,000 slots. I can tell the enormity of unemployed situation a woman.
1% of
1%.
Just 1%. That's 1%.
Oh, no, because 5,000. Yeah, I'm talking 500,000 bro. If you go so, and it's a new complete 1%. No, 0.9 something. What is that? Oh, just a serious issue. And tinka ya wo hwe nanka Ghana Airways ye na presidential jets ya ye na other countries na amankeka say ye wo omaya ye well endowed in fact over the whole of West Africa zone Ghana ye well endowed chain Nigeria na almost so in terms of oil no more chain ye any other thing bia ye will be there's higher kranse ye there's higher quality BBI gold there ye gold your quality ye koko quality say ye bi bia ye benya bia enso ye hu de ye hu kotokro ever friendship. What is this? And it is politicians taking advantage of it. Now some bia no maka me feel say ye management system enye nanka aeroplane die Kwame eden nanka Ghana e westimi gu ema presidential kra ye nibi enne ye problem with presidential plane enka yo say nkenya home problem. Na no me hwe CNN Kwame war planes pa America for park gu a omde ko war planes I say war planes ya ye to say be say kumasi now and a plane go sa country ba ko pe no and why say na ba ye internal flights crampo di mai pem kwa me say ko there say the bomb so boss me menya country bi anko se Bolivia ba South America, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Brazil. Unim say open nanti across those places planes in Kwa. I just say it's so simple. See, I know what you know. I could do one no try ticket no for a cost.
Over VIP no.
To say over VIP. To say over VIP. Kwa me kosa obedu airport no bia na aye available no what try ticket no for no what corner free no ba. Ye yetwe sisia Kumasi to Accra Lozi. Tise obi say o ko twa ticket every Kumasi akwa Accra akwa temple ma wo hwe no wo san hwe no biem wo hwe ho wo hwe botom. What kind of country is this?
2000 plus 2007
now the why I imagine this who go through plane from Kumasi to Accra 2000 plus
25 minutes
25 minutes car ebechinti any problem nanka ye fleet of planes are echo Kumasi to Accra as taxis kranka every year so as a country
President Mama highway no yantes all come as more
na well if you are more feasibility studies and drawings
how many years
Accra Kumasi
expressway
no
Kwame
me yantes all come here
we are obey
state of the nation address all come as now
say my budget for that
now I'm also women's bank what kind of 2025 budget what for the 50 million Ghana cedis
say at least I commitment
or the 400 the next budget
that's commitment now
last year
moyina moya de amochade minim say why not hear the full version of Chairman Asiedu Nketiah that's no moyina mati full version
you know there was a 500,000 your phone here for any bet you woman
tips better actually tips
what is your understanding
me imagine no aye bibreo ase omo aye fa omo no omo nyina omo yakonfo ndi enya fa omo wia omo nya obi anchi no anase two
I don't think so
anase se me imagine no me chiro anase ombedo so much say akonfo no ombe chichiwo ma so easily ama afi yinya akonfo bi anchi ombio that mami vise sanity here dia sanka ngaye what does it yafa say wo police to the ratio say wo civilian ratio yenye nduru ho ba bia it is ebenya no more
I think 140 or so
it's ebenya no more enka eno papa no
okay
and I heard no so an area I think say government can easily do it because more payment no too high in other places be over tiano kakese in the hormone government they didn't nihwe or does it I believe say Asiedu Nketiah on you very careful because be tie studio ha one of the discussions because what back defend the Asiedu Nketiah gidi because say monkofo kemwa I don't believe say bibia was say Oma ultimately making such a statement. And now I don't also believe Muntaka say the system no and fanko for there's no protocol. I know the mean need that because system no any part and the theory. What I say, and there's regional chairman, constituency organizers, women organizers, world shatter the 16 regions of this country. No, now Omojuma Edison and the same.
Oh, say
there will be some protocol.
Oh no, some protocol. Protocol is all do nipa, but they have to
the list
and all the list, but they have to go through the system, and going through the system, no, only the protocol be anyhow.
Better, we see.
The
system has a way. They have a way of getting their people sorted. And you know, dear, me and I'm in so da. Almost Babon Tebe Casa, you know. Either say, I catch you say, Monsha Casa. Say, Monko for no Munye Juma. The Ancaso, the system is working very well. And I say, on my 5 say 5,000, if you offer 1,000, still is what I'm going for the Baum is all my canon Becassa. It's what I say. And you know, dear, Menen Yabino, so Mufa protocol, Mufa Monko for a Dibuguma, any problem. What I need in say, Omonian Kofwa, Omonia qualified, Omonia Aconfort, the Asiedu Nketiah Kano. What I say, at least you meet me about Ghana Homai. Now, so Fenipa, now 500,000, and I apply. System was the system not being observed. Say, Enipa,
but yes,
100,000.
And yes, I'm university for you know, yeah. My one is some capacity when they fireman for no. Be a 2,000. First year, some biggest, be a tops 1,005. And now, and some more tom forms, all the faculties, Obia, but tom forms. We are any part of forms, ever be 100,000. Knowing very well, say, Nipa or more. I'm more form, so, as I bear nom, Sio Ghana. Because there are some that I ask, say, I'm a man for top forms now. How do we even expand our search for the good ones? So I allow them.
And that's a rarity.
But, say, also no minister now, or no purchase, out of even 500,000, Ombo bear 105,000.
Yes, 105,000.
Oma qualified. What I say? I don't know. They have to prune it down to 5 because 5,000 what was budgeted. It's what that's for. And I believe say 500,000 is too much, and it raises a lot of questions
about
say your employment system. No, say the easy way out. Government, you know, the easy way out. Baby, here last week, Mekai, and I'll continue to say it. Baby, here security, industrialization. That is where I was saying, dear Jenny, a cohortum. Sometimes starting a business is difficult, but if you can liaise very well with the private sector, not private sector, no, and a bit lead, not. Hitches, beba, take it 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I will be a break even. When the private person is there, they can manage it.
All right.
So we need that. It's our employment, you know. We need that, and then also generating more revenue for this country.
And that was
go that way.
Was that one reason why you were supporting Ken?
Yes, it's one of the reasons.
Okay, but I'm fancy. That's about it. I'm going to say with the interpretation. Interpretation, all the day.
Doc, let me who is General Mosquito. And I was Asiedu Nketiah. I did what you say. A funny part 500,000 in a cromphone was uncle for Nina Binchi.
A cromphone way.
Says 500,000 no more a cromphone. Until you went to warm. I know what's watching. Wasn't a bed in your cromphone natural warm. What I say? It means that a cromphone will need 500,000 in what I said, do you want to know what more?
Then it's the same thing like argument.
Oh, okay.
Two things.
Okay. So it was implying that 500,000 people are cromphone. I mean, you could have we as in say, be anywhere, say bread and butter ni. And then them so that kwa juma or fast can you choose or your colon juma. When there is a high unemployment rate here, and a necessity for a high armed robbery and those things. advanced economies na employment ne ade ne ayi wo hosa no akromfo nhye de ni hosa security tight no distance no when you bread and butter through safer means ono akwa adwuma koye on fatuo nkose ye mabon tuo ba yen siki ye manim ha na enema eye so weak porous systems na nye no eno ne ma akromfo ne sa ne ma ne ba Asiedu Nketiah wankasa yi papa penin kasa sa. It's an insult, it's an indictment on the people who applied for that job no. Now let's go to the facts. Say nipa 500,000 plus now apply for the just security services no. It's an indication say oman no ye nyina yi. Unemployment was soro. It will be a baby kakra so many people apply that job no that positions no. Not because omo pe o. Be adwuma ni ho. Me university then time 2005. I was given opportunity to join Ghana Police Service. Uncle. Manko, me pay you uniform. Manko, yes. Manko, me 24 me breme carry me uncle. Obi share me carry na na kofu anim ho form ne ya ofere so family police dem nko. That's say abeje. And then you know that's me kon. O say ya say kan we COP. It doesn't come do what you say. But Kwame, you say the effect of that adini nyina e one employment rate no. Nti ne nkora nyina kokugina ho a if I could park and so. Na ade e san we ho ne say nipa 500,000 plus ni kugina park no so no mo ye.
Eno military go nya 500,000. Military
for the yes.
We no 500,000 military so dey different though.
Ah, what can Debbie collectively. Security service ni nyana 500,000.
Security no interior
ministry point there. Ampa military nka ho. Yes. Akura no we Kwame we ade no. The true people na e be pick wo mo no. Kwame mo hyehyɛ dem o. Almost said there missing me evidence me tumi na kire wusie. Me wo me nua baba akwa ne ba. Ah. Ma nya bi ba me nua ba bi ba ye bi. Wan ko training ni bi. Wan ko park ni so bi. Wan ko park ni so bi. Adana stampede ni see ye na me free one of the media stations no. I want me friend am say what you ban kan o so dog. Wan ko bi o one day kan yan send the protocol wan ko. Enti o man no the general no. Enkofo de befa wo mo ne di kan fo mo wo dem dada wo man no sale tie. Kwa me enta he nunu ye ho ne ye nsere ye nka no kore nkere ye ho se wo sabi kabra wo tie doctor wunim se da de sitie. O man wunim se de si ko. Ohun. Enti ade ne se de si ko ne ye mpe means bi na o man ye correct. There's a structural defect. In terms of economics, there's a structural defect in our economy. Yen pay a crime be papa be near faso. Yen correct defect no. Na kwa wunim de doctor wunim de sa de nyina ba. Lack of holistic national development plan. You need national development plan.
You didn't be say.
You will be away. You will be and compete with 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy or national development. Free SHS, a national. Thompson, and even a free SHS war national development plan. And you find a 24-hour economy war national development plan. And you find an expressway at there soon or before bottom trihano, bottom trihano, Lake Hasino. And you find a national development plan. Kwame, any blueprint for that. And to what's idea with you? Minia Kwame. In fact, and Pennyfuasi, it will be the baby. If we can't, it will be Kwame's idea with the pushing the national development plan. And people in this in a year. Political manifesto na ye.
But I be cry was say if it takes say Ousted University of Skills Training.
Yes.
They have their 5-year strategic
yes, strategic plan. Yes. I launch it.
KNUSC. Yes. Or the last one on 10-year development strategic development plan.
Yes.
So if this small let me ask compared to Ghana.
Yes, you are right.
Say yes.
Agencies have it here. Why can't nation have it?
Adding now we are governed by political parties manifestos.
Kwame, can you imagine? Can you imagine 25-hour economy and it's no anywhere?
Anyway.
What I say? Yes, some man see can here go to a project here. Project is stay near the Sikana problem. Hey, on Panico for by the Eurojet project by. Yeah, you and I could father buy one Argenta 111. Mahama buy West Saturday for. Kwame two Sikana Google them left right center. Hey, who come to career after the hospital is one. Opa, what the Opa? You want to money you would military hospital no machines no everything intact. Where is the human capacity? We need the doctors, the nurses, the paramedics. What I say? Paramedics. Yeah, warm. Not at least. Kwame, Yemfa Hospital, never yet Juma. At least, Mikro Mungaria for now for the Fubenya Juma. Edi ekura no me afedi di ekudui. Asemo. Dog, no, o mind the way the money bro. Now, and our baby aso ta. Eja traffic kwada so traffic.
Also asota. Enya asota. Me share. Kago kabi.
What sort of country is this?
Board yeah. Na man te board yeah no so be free. Be have 4 baby. 4 a.m. I'm in the bar race course.
Race course.
Amazing.
Kwame na race course no e man ba 12 o'clock o. 12 o'clock no masati o. 12 1 no mu gina ho.
So somebody come tell me so Ghana for a lazy.
We are not.
Yeah, business.
No. Laziness, no.
Laziness, no. Here.
We are not.
Anyway, now, why won't you take General Asiedu Nketiah as humor, as a joke? Because on our case we that's saying ANC. So here is the audience. On your the party for on your no share, and the woody corner. Hey, Adam. Now one will give others for. Why won't you take that as a joke? Say Ghana, maybe I'm so serious as we can't even joke with us.
I'm free by say, or no way humorous. And I won't say the no person which an idiomatic expression.
Exactly.
The no person which say, it's like you have police at a go. Nipa 500,000. Now, if Nipa 500,000 or policeman, Ghana population, any there's a in fact, as a Ghana for another police for. That's all that is trying to imply. Say, and you know, say, not money is so large percent. And yet, possible say, you make my foul beer. People should understand it. And only, unfortunate for them, no. It's our problem with a woman, our cause. And this is for now. Campaign, implication. So, more opposition, or catch a Ghana for say, MP for M for police for, or for a prison for PR, or my cocoam. Now, I feel, or for Munko phone qua. To a mobile bar, or mobile be quiet, mobile, I'm Corano with the intention, hope. And the desire he can say, almost first, no police recruited about 25 years and below. And almost extending in the court 35. And the acquire said they gave the people so much hope. Say, oh, this idea opportunity a piece. Say, I know who you need to have to me.
Some judge.
I know you need to have to me. Say, and I think
why do you want to?
And I think say. Any lesson to politicians say, who opposition sometimes as some be out can be an also doing home you whom say, okay, me can't hear me young Kunama Baji power, but me bar a home was so. Can I in any way say Sansons and so now and meet me as I confessed, say me. And only a problem no. Oh, so we say in car, ever saying call the other way around, say be okay. Well, first, let me say police for nipa. Police for na adverts. No my omu recruitment processes no. No my omu de separate. Na prison for so adverts. No my omu de separate. Na for immigration for your omu de. Sisi ade. Use maybe na poye education minister come confess as we have 2 years. Say investors no Quran be abeto one form. No, I feel it for program that way. Say near Baza, Legone, events take for Quran in Abaco Tom form. On the field form, no more fail almost school. The Aquarano because a natural order in Ghana, the most prestigious university. Ubi aqua or your key, would it say, or bear in the chest, me say, me coach them in Quadradium, say, I attended the only university in Ghana, which is University of Ghana. That's the only university in Ghana. They are carrying schools.
Yes, you could university that studies.
Oh, no, they are carrying schools. Oh, and there's a one say some pride in it. I could have been
the university. Now say a school. University of Science and Technology.
Peter for school. University of Ghana. Ade say enti
Ghana in Hebrew.
Reverse your pass mark 40%. Reverse your pass mark 40%.
Ghana in Hebrew. Not the university.
It was security agencies no. Omo go fast am bre. Because they say the omo
Now I was reading
implication for next election.
I was reading how US recruiting people
into the security.
And it's a year long.
Okay.
Definite idea. It's a year long. More numbers. If you want to go to the army, your numbers, recruited numbers, or either you call, you go online, and you fill. But the difference, I say, ABA, I'm going to make us say, oh, this year, army, a bit me alpha, Nipabia 2000. I know you had the Sakutano and Mom. So they will all do their selection based on Ebia Omo and to Omo fairly from so and yes say be part of be or within stipulated time be one there be is it who is school you apply
there be when system class natural than the sanity that pure hey say pure it should have applications for to me the letters ba say pedwuma na ja to ho ohon ma na say ebi ni ho yes you to me advertise oh pure person mo fa ebi newscasters one nti wa we interest no apply anyesa sa na adwuma de nkaye no it shouldn't be say na ye what time be yes be oh
ya pack your
mo ayi sa nti nka ye ko enu critical crime say adwuma na ye in the course of work two things happen. Three things. Sometimes some of the people resign.
Yes.
And to be resign, I'll say they'll be replaced.
You have to replace.
A bit me, sebi, a bit me woo.
Yes.
And to be woo, I'll say replacing them.
And a natural.
And I say, natural that no, obi wa to me call retirement. And I'll say, and this a whole year. Now you're pali, omo efrimu, omo call retirement, omo resign, omo ya terminate to appointment. Now you're pali ni na go. Yanzana, ya hobi I say you confirm ni publishing. Wait, does it make sense? Does it make sense?
Politics.
It does.
It doesn't. Kwame, because yes, sir. Then say you create certain vacancies, sir. Ama afina who punish other people who are existing within the job cycle. They overwork.
There are also people who believe there. When we have perfect system, yenya adrenini. Ndiye make sure that system. And you're perfect. That's a politician for you.
Politicians now. Ena omo ayesa dia atrapu yen. E dia tum. Enti won say one ye culture na so ewo sa issue no. Ase ye no ye live a punching life. Ye Africans ye live a punching life. Also punching sa punching wo say aduane we da ho aho. Sa punching person of aduane na. Is say obeba street so aduane hu a odwan hu say aduane we da ho a obeba gingingim no abedi wo bona no ko aponchi hu a obede tew ahwe wachi no ahwe nchen no ahwe nchen uyi wani pe no abefa aduane no ko tani elibu
do smart
why ya hu say smart tani ya hu say smart ade bia ye nyina ya I say follow rules and regulations orderliness no there be ye wakwa adwuma mu kura anase nipa nyina kwa kotade na nyina ya DQ no obi adikan aba no de oba last kwa no afa ntian kotu eska mu bi no abewram no akoto na do ha no aka chen na say when you smart what you say
we did that obi work I think was it MPhil the work and now all share the succession plan of companies are Kumasi say company bu ha the chief executive, the founder of the company, will die with the company.
Yeah.
Or free one no. Now just a company no.
Which were the sole traders?
Okay. Now I think one of the recommendation say when we are a founder also improve our life. Because them you say oban chrono. Njama fa bokro no company musa ama founder no sokra no ono onso ntrase obia
no the manager no
the manager no because obia ba owie nsika so na the another question I recommend it for maybe another investigation is that other than amount for ebia
employers.
Is it because of greedy or another condition of service? No, and condition
of service. Greediness.
Okay.
Greediness. No cranium meaning. The internal control systems here, Jumano. Didn't say.
Yeah,
that is
internal control system here, Juma. So conditions setting a gra. That's an internal control system here, Juma. When and work with Wiesca.
Yeah,
but the critical mass of Ghanaians, they say, yeah, greedy people. Yeah, you know, say Obi, Ufa Obi, Juma, say, Kwame, Obi, say, Yesusa, and now started broadcasting war, take, right? Obi, Ebaba, and ne episode broadcaster. Ono pese ono Dr. Kwame Dinka utuya wo go through broadcasting for the last 20-30 years no. O pese ono status awo sesi ono
but that's destiny and that's exposure.
Then exposure. Life is self no. And your stages it grow. So I was saying nimpa no what you want to say. I feel I starting life. I was planning my life. Saying I was saying this is my objective goal. Now there are two and so no one say I could lose our level no. You don't jump you don't jump the scale.
Kojanji ne din komana visana about the nyoma ebe na so no say. And you know there ewo. But you know two types of nyom. Ye nyoma it is so no aduane. Na wa ankasa watete nkontumre. Wa wo amane enwo ho na obo ambesie. Utim say duane rich ankasa udivia utim say wanya hoden nutrients I said the mo nyina no pe kakra ka wona so wato boase ti na efre na efie aduane ene wo nyoma fofra eno so ya aduane a eno ye ton okwan ho ndi eno ye fast food ti efre fast food
do
awo ye fast and this I know oh yeah fast many do ba me. But actually 2 weeks, 1 month. That's how you know. And you will be.
You won't say I won't say what also. To what here? Uko programmer, Kodrenchi, Lumba, Nanam Pedrum, your bomb, by Samuabe, Samuabe. Oh, the one who say a quay and I a co program, a yebo. And I say, make a baby, no mobile life band.
Yeah.
Gentleman now, all boy, no. Man who. Esa ene kika rap baku kra wa mobi by what did I like
the day of Ramponsa Lumba
I say you telephone ko yi nyankwara
one ka say o and mami kan so and then them phone agwa kwame and then them phone agwa the moment omo so at 18 17 20 no omo pesa enkwara no mo odi 22 23 na was started 10 to the old music no even what lyrics no they are fighting on the abrabon ye problem pa ye in this country no say ye too greedy obia per se or says onya adwuma ye ya na wa amase word within the shortest possible time.
Who say your two types of maybe philosophy or theories. Yemfa the Japanese theory.
Yeah.
Japanese, they are very rich, but they don't show.
No.
They don't exhibit and they don't let the world know say
they are
so
rich.
And they live it.
Yes.
Say so when say Japanese be richer is a be okoni fie pa na when access spa or nasfo. So that's the orientation and the statistic in Grabrim about no de come. The US there no you have to demonstrate and show the world how rich you are. Okay, so your richness should be exhibited.
Yeah,
I'm saying to say Honagana. Yeah, dream. But first, no. Now you Japanese.
Yes, I know. Yeah, nanum to me catch say you couldn't put chroma. You musani fee. You musani sika. And all that glitters is not gold. Nina, I near money. They say, "I may have tea." Once I say, "Nippon so." But no. Abrabo Papa ye chance say, "Ubenyes captam."
Yes.
Now, and look,
I know sin fear of fat blockers eba.
Yeah. No, one rich man be Kumasia. And now more an interview. And on Muzan so until on again or catch host and say, if I don't know dear, I deal with him there 2 years, never for ever for answer integrity. honesty ɛna nipa usisua also the say obrase just because we integrity now honest nipa bia no be deal bia no na nipa kro no will then in the course of time no obenya trust in you ama emwa opeso di bo bia but why nya sa niema na nse wo ho
integrity many kwada bi o era na me ka about integrity and akosoro na integrity there we integrity there
so but we say kwame they all can ho asma wo dey buy say all ka say ye greedy but at the point we say when there are control systems greediness ni egane if there are control systems because who
then
HPW
who want to be implemented control system
so it is Ghana
and the people you see I think
we should do something
yeah managerial
before we die thank
you I think that we who said social media
issue alert about
it is true.
Yeah, plantation.
We have done a research, big research in University for Science and Technology.
Let's talk about that somewhere next week, right? Here on Pure 95.7. Dr. Imran Aduamankwa is called Amanke. Dr. Bachidankwa is a senior lecturer at the University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development, same as Dr. Aaron Kumar. We take a short break. When we come back, is Arsenal going to win the league this year? Think about that for a moment and join BKB.